So look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Love kicks to Irving. Off target from three-point range. So it's the Warriors now. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with a win.
Yeah, they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of drawing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they perform. And it paid off.
Curry outside. Cavaliers with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make a game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
And James gets it to go.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it'll dictate how big a role a player has later on.
Passed and stolen by LeBron. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Golden State ball.
So it's the Warriors now, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from three.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
Now Irving, after the missed three from Klay Thompson. Outside Curry. Nobody near Barnes. And he can't bank that one in. James kicks to Smith. And that misses. That would have put him up. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And here's Cleveland, trailing by 2. James outside. Fires the three. And the shot is good. LeBron's got 6 points.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he's good on the three ball.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
The wide open look for Love. His three-pointers off the mark.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open. And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Irving against Curry. Shot, high post. The shot's good from Irving.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Dishes to Bogut. And the wide open shot from Green. Warriors the rebound. Bogut drives in. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. One of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And, you know, obviously, you know, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Now here's Green. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Just 3 to shoot. Shot on the wing. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. A minute 20 left here in the opening quarter. Now, here is Irving. He's tightly guarded. Good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Golden State's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. But from Green. Green missing again.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
And it's Iguodala with the jam.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Mazzili's checked in for Golden State. Outside Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. 6 points for Kyrie Irving. The Warriors leading. The drive by Iguodala. Barbosa for 3. That's good.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Irving. And the rejection by Azili. Livingston dishes to Barbosa. Iguodala outside. Plenty of space. And Leandro Barbosa, the bucket on the assist by Iguodala.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Oh, we've seen... And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected.
Let's take them back.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. And dub the new big three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the center filling out the middle.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
And it's sent back by Irving. Now Cleveland moving it up. Got a piece of it. Green with the block. And we played through the first minute here in the second. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. Curry kicks to Barnes. Back to Curry. Thompson for the triple. Can't get it to go. Smith with the defensive effort. Now Cleveland moving it up. Irving against Curry. Irving kicks to Love. From outside, off the mark. Warriors leading by 3. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting.
just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Curry hits the front of the rim and out.
He hit a three in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Irving kicks to James. Fires the three. Barnes grabs the miss.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
That's good. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
LeBron James, by many surveys, and no surprise here, GA, the most popular athlete in America.
I mean, the highest paid player in the league. And you know what? He deserves it. This guy has really carried the mantra as the face of our game, as well as anybody. And I tell you what, people now are starting to acknowledge the guy also delivers when it matters.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for the Warriors. Ian Clark comes in for Klay Thompson.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender. Maybe next time.
For three, Love. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Now it's just a 3-point Warrior lead.
And you know, for LeBron, he's blazed a trail as far as his business empire is concerned. He gave his childhood friends a chance to manage his affairs. Many thought it was a huge mistake, but he's doing quite well with the guys that he chose.
This one for three. Another miss by LeBron.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Curry outside. That one's rebounded by Dellavedova.
And for LeBron, he said he'd like to be a billionaire. It's his ambition to have an influence that goes beyond the game. And guys, he is certainly on his way.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Love. He's been a factor for them over the last month. 3rd in free throw shooting. 7th in three-point field goal percentage. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And he possesses so much confidence when he's at the line. I mean, you mentioned his free throw accuracy, and he's earned it.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Thompson in for Ian Clark. Here's Irving. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
And the second free throw, good. And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, that you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club to be in. Only the true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance.
And Thompson kicks to Barnes. It's Curry with the drive. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
LeBron passes to Love. And the dunk by James.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Warriors leading by 7. Out to Thompson. It's stolen by Smith. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. And Steph Curry with the foul.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. As long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
For Cleveland, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And it's good. And the Warriors lead by 8.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
And it's sent back by Bogut. Green dishes to Thompson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. LeBron kicks to Love. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Second team foul.
Barbosa passes to Iguodala. Here's Azili. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far.
Hey, Kevin,
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half, to be sure. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 12 points and 2 assists. And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 14 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. A nice shot by Irving.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
But they'll get another chance. Bogut dishes to Barnes. Green kicks to Curry. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 15.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Misses off the right iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Thompson passes to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 5 points in the game.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Now, from the moment he stepped into the league, Klay Thompson was lights out in terms of shooting. Clark, he has never had a problem knocking one down.
Well, the first player in league history to notch 500 made threes in his first 3 seasons in the league. That is remarkable.
Smith dishes to LeBron. Back to Smith. Puts up a 3. Tipped away.
And for Thompson, his three-pointer was his calling card early on, but I love the way he's expanded his game every season. He's become a very good defender and broadened his offensive game as well. You know, and speaking of Thompson expanding his game, he's also come out of his shell a little bit. Very quiet early on, but he has gotten more and more comfortable in the league and becoming more outspoken.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And remember, Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
And the Warriors making a change here. Clark's checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. Dellavedova's checked in. LeBron with it. Picked up by Thompson. And here's Love from the arc. And another miss by Cleveland. And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft. And Clark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
And, you know, Thompson, despite those genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. Grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball at Washington State.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though, saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former, in Steve's words, it's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make it.
On its way from Curry for two. The shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
As before the game, he's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet.
Time now for an injury report. Now let's check in with Doris Burke to see how Kevin Love is doing.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Cavaliers' head athletic trainer. He told me that it doesn't look too serious.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
And also, don't discount his leadership. Draymond Green's been a vocal leader his entire career. Even as a rookie, he wasn't afraid to challenge his teammates. And that competitive spirit, guys, can be contagious.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Dellavedova.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
We didn't care for.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Ron Shumpert has come in for Kevin Love. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Matthew Dellavedova. Curry kicks to Green. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Thompson. Cleveland the rebound. Shumpert, no good.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Smith with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. There's the three. The shot no good.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Fires the three. Green, no luck.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry leading the charge. And they'll keep possession. Back to Bogut. Curry against Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious. And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
Shumpert, no good. Warriors leading by 10. And Thompson kicks to Bogut. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They get it back. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors ahead. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Cavaliers trail by 12, and so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got him on Shumpert. Kyrie Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Mozgov, and it's Fry in at the 4 slot. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
It's tipped. Irving up top. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. From D, Big Udawa. Shot is no good. Shumpert with some nice D. The Cavaliers trail by 12. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Cavaliers' head athletic trainer. He told me that it doesn't look too serious.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best, as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
Irving drives in, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it.
Now that could be a major moment in this game. Mark your clock right now. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's hold everything time.
Yeah, but they're still in the driver's seat right now. I'm not sure the comeback is fully off just yet. One more transition bucket, though, and it could be.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Here's Irving. And Thompson kicks to Love. Smith with it, guarded now by Barnes. Smith against Barnes. Back to Love. Just 5 on the clock. Poked loose and stolen by Barnes. Ahead. And Green slams it in.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Checking out the game Klay Thompson is having. He's got 10 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense. And, guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
The drive by James. Green with the block.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Yeah, they brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, Curry attacking on the wing, Green. And again, no good by Golden State.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Inside. Curry against Irving. Curry kicks to Thompson. And the Warriors miss again. The Cavaliers trail by 13. The drive by James, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's LeBron. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 18 points for LeBron.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Good on the shot.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
No good from Irving. Warriors leading by 13. Moving it up. And the dunk by Barnes.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Green and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Green. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're ahead by 17. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Mo Williams is checked in for Kyrie Irving. Outside Curry. The 3. And it's good. And the Warriors lead by 20. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Out to the wing. Fry with the ball. But they recover it. Here's Shumpert. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
It's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. Barnes kicks to Bogut. Pass to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here is Williams. And here's Fry for 3. No good.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well,
The 2K Sports postgame show.